My wife and I became more interested in solar when we became grandparents. We began to think about the sustainability of the American way of life. When we replaced the roof in 2023, it seemed that the best thing we could do for the environment as well as for the church's financial bottom line would be to install solar panels. When we began to consider the idea of solar panels and we got a bid, it seemed out of reach. This church has no endowment and very minimal savings. We learned about the federal tax credit, so that credit covers 40%. And now that seems like, well, why shouldn't we explore this?
We definitely couldn't have paid for this project without it. I thought it was a fantastic way to be more sustainable financially and also take a concrete step toward helping the planet.
From June to October in 2023, we spent just about $3,400 on electric. From the same period in 2024, we spent $645. We have generated every kilowatt hour that we've used and more. So that savings of more than $500 a month has allowed this congregation to think of making a more sustainable, more long-term commitment to the families and children in this community.
The cost savings that our church has realized from just saving on our energy bills is able to go right back into supporting a lot of the missions that we have. My hope is that some of the savings that we realize from energy bills can go back into funding preschool and keeping some of the other missions affordable so that we can continue to give as much as we do to the community. Providing that in this community that doesn't necessarily have lots of options with preschool is a really vital mission that we have.
This congregation feels as though we have been placed in and sustained in this community for a reason, to make this neighborhood and this life a better neighborhood and life for the people who are here. One of the fascinating twists of our congregation's solar journey is that our panels went live on the day of the solar eclipse. And since then, it's just been very easy and exciting. I have to say, I've become a real evangelist for houses of worship going solar. I've talked with a number of my colleagues, and I can't see why someone wouldn't do it. If we look at the health of the planet, if we look at the realities of congregational survival, long term, it just makes perfect sense.